Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the CWE, brought to you by the Chaos Brothers. I am B Money, as always, one half of the Chaos Brothers, the insect of insanity and strength, and with me, as always, is my brother in insanity and chaos and all things fun that involve them. My brother, you know him, you love him, the hockey-loving nut job, Gray Konashiro, bro, say hello.
Hello, everyone, and yes, just to put the emphasis on that, I just had us go on like a half-hour long dive on a bunch of hockey players' superstitions because they are fucking crazy, and I love them.
Yes, sirree. And today we are heading to what
Tampa
city is it, bro?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay for Backlash, where we will see supposedly John Cena host having a historic announcement. What that is, I don't know, and personally, I don't give a fuck because guess what? He said he was retiring fucking months ago, and they keep bringing him back. So he fucking retired.
I mean, he kind of, in some fairness, being retired doesn't mean that you're not gonna be around. I could use an example from the NHL for this very easily.
I'm not surprised. I know it's mainly like, oh, he's never gonna wrestle again. I swear to God, if he does, mark this down, and I will fucking say, I don't believe he is done wrestling. I guarantee you, he will wrestle one more match. I guarantee it. He says he ain't gonna do it. I don't fucking believe him for a goddamn second. Anyways, the first match we're gonna discuss is two former teammates going head-to-head with each other, which Io Sky will face off against Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. The Genius of the Sky versus the Empress of Tomorrow. I'm gonna go with Io on this one. Honestly, it still stings knowing that Kairi Sane got released, which is complete and utter bullshit. I will say fucking, and now there's a hashtag going around saying we want Kairi. She'll do great in Japan, like she did before. I'm just gonna miss her. Fucking, she was phenomenal. What about you, bro? Which one of these two great women are you gonna take?
Well, I like Io. I think she's really and should be around the main event, main title scene very heavily. Just because I think she's at that level. I think Asuka's gonna win this one, though. I think Asuka's going to. I think Asuka's gonna win this, and it's gonna parlay. Cause correct. I want to double check this. Yes, and I think it's gonna parlay into Asuka getting a title match. Because one of Io's best friends right now,
the Eradicator,
is the current women's champion.
Honestly, in my opinion, I want to see both of these women world champion at the same time. Will that happen? No.
Not while they're on the same show.
I was gonna say it. I say give Io the women's world title, give Asuka the WWE women's title. I think that'd be fucking great because that way Survivor Series comes around, champion versus champion, if they fucking still do it, it would be fucking amazing. But who knows? Anyways, next match.
Also, before we move on, just because I want to say this quickly, because you know how my brain will just end up coming up with team names and whatnot.
Yes.
And I don't know if this came up before, but didn't we at one point have a nickname of something with nightmares? I know her theme song talks about,
I was gonna say, her theme song's name is Demon in Your Dreams.
Yes, but in the lyrics, I'm pretty sure it says something about nightmares. Could be wrong, as I'm looking this up. I'm sure. I could have sworn that she had something to do with nightmares. Oh yeah, it does look like at one point she had the nickname The Nightmare.
I think that's what it was you were thinking of.
So, yeah, I was right on the first one. Anyway, Rhea Ripley, at one point at least, was known as the Nightmare. We have the Genius of the Sky.
Yeah. The Nightmares of the Sky.
Very close to what I was thinking with it. Tag team of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Nightmares in the Sky.
That's a better name.
Anyways, next match.
Next match, we have Miz and Kit Wilson going up against Danhausen and a mystery partner. Now, there are a lot of speculations as to who his mystery partner is. I've heard some names as John Cena, which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. I've heard Shane McMahon. I've heard CM Punk. I've heard one of Kit Wilson's tag team partner in Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince. First off, who do you think is going to win, and who do you think is going to be Danhausen's tag team partner? Mind you, Michael Cole, I guess you can say, spoiled who it was by giving a hint. His tag team partner loves money.
And I think that's where you're getting a lot of the Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon kind of thing.
I was gonna say, fucking Shane McMahon's theme song is literally the beginning part. Here comes the money.
I just wonder if it's not going to be like a debut or a return.
Well, the only hint we got was his partner loves money. Now, Shane, Vince, Cena, and Punk, they all love money. We all know that. But that is the only hint we got.
I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see who it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just off of the hint, like, from the first person that came into my mind was almost like Ted DiBiase. I know he's not going to show up and... I thought. He's not going to come in and do another show, at least in the ring. Maybe he comes out and is like a manager or something at some point, but I just don't see him getting back in the ring.
My coworker actually mentioned another name that I never thought of. JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield.
I can see that just because one at a time he just rained fake dollar bills down on people. I can see that.
WrestleMania 21.
So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't want to see any of the McMahons back. I don't think it's going to be any of the old legends either. I just really don't.
True.
I don't know who that tag partner could be. I'm going to be interested to see who it is, though.
Yeah, but
whenever I can.
Who do you think is going to win?
Danhausen.
And I was going to say, and Mysteryhausen?
Danhausen. It's going to be Danhausen. I just don't see them.
I was going to say, this is the first time we're both in agreement. Fucking, we love the curse. And remember, everyone, if you don't like Danhausen, you are cursed. Yeah, fucking Tony Khan, you're a fucking retard for firing him. He is comedy gold. You are one dumb motherfucker. Next up is for the United States Championship match. We have Trick Williams going up against Sami Zayn. I'm sorry to say, but I'm not really interested in this match. Don't get me wrong, fucking the match they had at WrestleMania was pretty good. I would give it like maybe 3 stars. It wasn't bad, I will admit that, but I'm not. The whole gingerbread fucking bullshit. It's just like, okay, what the fuck is this retarded shit? I'm sorry, but that is just so fucking retarded. Being dead serious, I'm gonna say Trick retains, but I wouldn't mind if Sammy regained it. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this stuff with Trick is just, oh, I have all this money and I'm gonna spend it on stupid shit kind of character. I'm so rich that this doesn't mean anything to me. Hence why you have a partner named Little Yachty. And you talk about lemon pepper steppers all the time, which, don't get me wrong, Trick pulls it off and does it really well.
He does, don't get me wrong.
I'm not upset about that being his character in the slightest bit.
I'm not either, but the whole gingerbread man thing, like, just
you're kind of stepping into.
Did that come from?
I say you're kind of stepping into Danhausen and R-Truth territory with that.
Look, I'm gonna say this now, Trick. I love you in NXT. You were a pretty fucking amazing heel as TNA World Champion. Leave the comedy business to the professionals.
Leave the comedy to the comedians.
Exactly. You are a wrestler. You know how to trash talk. That should be your focus. Not comedy. Trash talking. Anyways, you were gonna...
With all that, I think we're gonna get her attention. I'm gonna say Trick. I like Sammy, I really do. I just think Trick's gonna retain. Not dropping the title this quickly. Not unless some underhanded tactics start to come out from Sammy.
I was gonna say, unless, Carmelo Hayes made a return, I could possibly see Sammy getting the title. But if he doesn't, yeah, it's gonna be Trick. Honestly, it surprised the hell out of me that on his debut WrestleMania match, he won the title. That shocked the fuck out of me. Like, I didn't think that was gonna. I thought it was gonna be Giovanni who was gonna get the Intercontinental title, but no, it was Trick. Okay, next match, a match that should have been at WrestleMania, but because Braun Breaker decided to get a fucking hernia because he wanted to lift the fucking table like a madman, we will have Seth freaking Rollins versus Braun Breaker finally, one-on-one. Who do you have, bro?
I mean, I don't think many people are going to be surprised, especially with how I've talked about the wrestlers that they have in the business right now and whatnot, especially with who they're using a lot and everything. Give me Braun. Give me the young dog.
Honestly, I agree 100% because it's just like, you gotta fucking, Seth Rollins is coming to the end of his career. I don't know how much longer he has in him. I really don't. But you have people like Braun Breaker, fucking Trick Williams, Jacob Fatu. We'll get to him in a few minutes. Fucking Javon Evans. We have all these young...
Throw Carmelo Hayes in there. Dude, he was great with the U.S. title.
Absolutely. Fucking Carmelo Hayes as well. Fucking... And you got so many people coming up, fucking... From NXT, It's just like... You gotta start building these people up so that way when, the old guard, like we talked about before, like Rollins, Roman, Cody... all these people, Drew, when they leave, fucking, you gotta have people that are able to step up and, be like, hey, you want to watch a show where all they do is fucking bleed? You want to watch a show where we kick fucking ass and we take championships and we don't give a fuck what you say?
And I know we kind of only mentioned, like, the male wrestlers on that side. The women have the same exact situation. They have... What? I know, like, she might have been forgotten. Tiffany Stratton's damn good.
I was gonna say Tiffany Stratton, Sol Ruka, fucking
You have Lola Vice in NXT right now, who looks like they might be able to. I know she's older, but Stephanie Vaquer is still
Stephanie Vaquer
really
pretty young good in WWE standards. But yeah, fucking you have people that can step up. I mean, fuck, Stephanie Vaquer with the world title. Oh my god, she was a beast. She made that title look like Rhea was holding it still. She cared about that fucking title. And that's what I want to see. Yeah, give me Braun Breaker as well. Like, fucking... Next and final match for the night. For the World Heavyweight Championship, we have the Tribal Chief. The OTC. I guess the former big dog. The leader of the Roman Empire. The leader of the head of the table. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, taking on the Samoan Werewolf in Jacob Fatu. Honestly, I really don't like how I'm going to be voting. I'm going to say Roman wins, but dude, if this match goes good, fucking show the higher ups. Hey, Jacob can fucking go toe-to-toe with Roman, he put the world title on this man. Like, seriously. He moves like a world champion. He talks like a world champion. He acts like a world champion.
He's over like a world champion.
Yes. If he wins this match, I'm going to be happy I lost a point. If he doesn't, I'm going to be kind of upset, to be fair. Because it's just like, he will go far. He is like Braun Breaker and all these other young guys. He is absolutely going to be, helping hold down WWE. Now, who are you choosing, bro?
Before I give that, just going through the card again. This match is the one that you put your most time into writing and making sure that it is perfect.
Yes.
Or at least as perfect as you can make it. Braun can survive a mid-average match and still come out unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that'll happen given that it's him and Seth.
True.
Trick is young enough, he'll be able to bounce back easily from it. He's got the mic skills and everything else. He can bounce back from a subpar match. Let's be fair, we all know why Danhausen's in WWE. It isn't really to wrestle a whole lot.
No.
Or put on 5-star
matches. He's so far undefeated. He's like R-Truth when it comes to fucking his character. He's a comedy. He is old school wrestling, dude.
And it's great to have that mix. Everyone knows how Io and Asuka is. They can survive even a bad match. They can survive it. That's fine. Yes. This match is... I'm gonna say it because, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck if people disagree with me on it. This is the most important match. Not because it's the main event. Not because it has the world title in it. No. Take out the world title, put it as the middle of the match. When everyone needs to go to the bathroom because of how much they fucking drank and have gotten tipsy. It is still the most important match on this card in that position. If no one is there and everyone's in the bathroom, it is still the most important match. Because it defines going forward, maybe not Roman, but how you see and how you predict Jacob. So far, you have built him up to be an eventual main event world carrying superstar. Not just world title holding, a world carrying superstar. If you then go and give the biggest match to him, because this is his biggest match that he has had yet. As
of right now, yes.
Main event, Backlash. I know not a lot of people care for Backlash, but it is still a very big pay-per-view for the company.
Yeah.
Against
pay-per-view
Roman,
right after WrestleMania.
Against Roman fucking Reigns. You can have your opinion on Roman. I don't care. That means something that you're giving him that match for the world title.
And then, oh, go ahead.
And then, if you make this some kind of squash match for Roman, or you make Jacob look so just like a rookie in the ring, then you really should just release him. I don't want him to, but release him and let him go and actually show what he can do somewhere else, where he will be getting what he deserves, being the face of a company, carrying their world title picture, and everyone is measured against him. That's what you should have with Jacob Fatu in WWE for the future. And this match is what's gonna tell everybody how you view him. And it better be fucking good. That's why this match, if you give it the fucking care and love that it needs, should be a 4-star minimum match. If not, a straight up 5-star instant classic banger.
Absolutely.
And Jacob's gonna lose it. And still come out looking like a world beater.
Absolutely.
And that is my rate.
So you're going with Roman?
Roman to retain. And still somehow having Jacob look like coming out looking better than he did coming in.
So I want
like far and away better.
I want to point this out to you, bro. You know, they've had their history with each other, you know. Fatu being Solo's bloodline, Roman facing against him. They've had a history together. You know, but the Raw after Mania, Roman comes out with Jay and Jimmy, you know, to tell everyone, like, hey, I'm going to be a full-timer now. Fatu comes out, and he says, I'm not just going to take that world title. I'm going to take your world. I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take your power. Because I need that more than you. I don't give a shit about the tribal chief. I don't give a shit about being at the head of the table. I want this stuff for my kids to make sure they have a better life for them. And if you are in my way, I'm a dog walk your ass. He is going to be... He literally is going to make this match look almost similar to Punk versus Roman at WrestleMania 42. I feel like he has that capability of, like you said, a minimum of 4-star match.
And I will say this. If Roman is worth his spit and like actually is as big in the company as they project him on the screen, he better be in that room saying, you better make this the best fucking match I've ever had. Not just because it's the family, because he's your future. When I retire, he's your future. I'm sorry, Roman. You should be in that room pushing hard on this match.
I was gonna say, fucking, when he was out for a while, fucking, he even criticized WWE for not building up young, you know, more stars to have when he's gone. He actually criticized them, and I'm glad he did, because it's like, you need more people like Roman to carry your ass through the fucking future. Now, I will have my little rant. TKO, I'm sorry, you need to get the fuck out of WWE. You've been killing the company. You had people like Kairi Sane being released, the Wyatt Six, fucking
New Day,
MFT. I was gonna get the MFTs. You know, you killed storyline after storyline, and you didn't. And here's the thing, bro. They didn't fire the New Day. They wanted to restructure their contract. They said, no, we want our releases. Everyone in the company, backstage, behind the scenes, in the WWE universe, fans everywhere, were shocked as all hell that the New Day left WWE, the fact that they didn't retire in that company is astronomically bullshit. Kobe was in that company for 19 fucking years. I believe Xavier Woods was in that company for 16 years. They had some of the best fucking matches of all time. And because you wanted to restructure their contract so that way, I'm assuming they would get paid less, is absolute bullshit. And the fact that, and I'm not even kidding you when I say this, but one of the 4 wrestlers I'm about to say had to decided to get a 50% pay cut to their contract. The 4 names, I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the 4. Penta, Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight, or Dominic Mysterio. I'm sorry, you say you don't want McMahon back, in WWE? No. I'm sorry to say, give me Vince back in charge. However, he needs to stay the fuck away from creative, leave that job to Triple H. He needs to run the company like he did before. TKO needs to fucking leave. Triple H can run creative because we've seen what he can fucking do. WrestleMania 42, night 1 seemed like a TKO fucking, event. Night 2 looked like a Triple H event. We know what he can do. Vince, he can actually help and get people paid what they are worth and actually get, ticket prices to an affordable amount, not $20,000 for a fucking not $20,000, but near $1,000 for the cheapest option of seats. Are you fucking kidding me? See, that's where I say, give me Vince back in charge of WWE. Keep him away from creative. Don't get me wrong.
That's my only thing. He's not staying away from creative.
I understand that because
unfortunately neither is TKO.
Unfortunately. But yeah, he needs to actually stay away from creative because we don't want a repeat of 2019. That year was, to put it lightly, dog shit. And no, I am not making a pun because of the whole dog food fight between Baron Corbin and Roman Reigns. Though that was one thing that absolutely was dog shit. Anyways, that's my rant done. Yeah, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this now. World Heavyweight title match. That's gonna be match of the night. It should be.
It better be.
If that isn't, then I would
TKO medaled.
I was gonna say
because I think Triple H understands how big that match
he absolutely does.
TKO, yeah. You gotta stop meddling. You have to. And everything that happens that isn't up to snuff, I'm sorry, I'm pointing and blaming you at this point. Yes, I think Triple H needs to stand up to you a bit more and say, no, let us do our thing over here. You can handle your UFC. We'll send the wrestlers to promote it. We'll do all that. Fine, whatever. Let us do our thing. This is our bread and butter. We can do this way better than you. Let us do our thing and we'll bring you in all the money you could want. Because if you can make things 100%. Good and affordable and an amazing product to watch, you're raking in the dough. A good quality product will forever be more profitable than raising prices on stuff, even if it's just by a couple bucks. Always.
Absolutely.
And that's what a lot of companies don't understand.
Absolutely. But yeah, fucking. If I had to rank the matches, I would say match of the night, Roman, Fall 2, by fall. If next match would be Io and Asuka. Third, I would actually give that to Breaker and Rollins, but Danhausen definitely could be tied with that. Again, I like both wrestlers, Trick and Sammy, but I'm sorry, that's the weakest of the 5 matches. I'm sorry to say. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was Backlash Predictions. Yeah, like we said, this is going to be an interesting pay-per-view. Not gonna lie, and honestly, I am looking forward to it wholeheartedly. This definitely looks like it's gonna be a future sort of predictions of what the company could look like. But with that, my name is B Money.
And I am Ray Konashiro. My apologies for not getting the WrestleMania out. A bunch of stuff happened and I got into a little rut and I couldn't bring myself to edit it in time. So my apologies for that, everyone. And I know you say you don't care about if I do this at this point, and I kind of do just want to get some stuff out there. With the Penn season coming to an end, I am gonna end, I'm planning at least, having calmed down from the initial emotional rush. That isn't saying much with me when it comes to hockey and the Penguins, but with the initial emotional rush coming to an end for the most part, I am planning at some point to create a video talking about the end season and what I want to see moving forward with the Pens on the ice. So if people want to keep an eye out on my channel that has the same name as the little name card that I have in front of me here.
I was gonna say, I absolutely recommend checking out, subscribing to his channel, guys. He makes a lot of fucking awesome stuff. And
whenever I actually get to it.
And also, I hate you for this, bro, but he won WrestleMania by 1 point, guys. So honestly, yeah, I say that deserves a fucking subscribe to his channel. To be fair,
I'm wondering what match put it over.
Actually, fuck it. Okay, so
maybe it was the women's tag match.
Okay,
or the AJ Becky.
Okay. No. So okay. So we each got 1 point for the Fatu match. We got a point for the Uso and LA Knight match. You got a point for the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team match.
That turned into Bella and Paige. I got a point for the Gunther match. You got a point for the Becky Lynch match. We didn't get a point for Randy and Cody or Stephanie and Liv. We both got a point for Oba. You got a point for Penta. We both got a point for Trick. Both got a point for Balor. I got a point for Rhea. And then we didn't get a point for the main event. So technically, you got the win because of Penta and the Bella Twins. And anyways, just because I think it's funny, how you type the scores was 8-7.
Oh my god, fucking Sidney Crosby.
Oh, Captain, my
Wow.
Captain.
As we always say here at the CWE, bro, in 3, 2, 1, fuck
Fuck.
P.
G.
Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next pay-per-view. Peace.